Newsom admits Trump doing a pretty good job. Some people nominating for the Nobel Peace Prize admit Trump doing a good job. Joe Biden, not so much. While the governor of California, where the wildfires are raging, is saying that Trump is not responsible for the wildfires, because obviously he's not, Joe Biden is calling Trump a climate arsonist.
Donald Trump warns that integration is threatening our suburbs. It's ridiculous. But you know what is actually threatening our suburbs? Wildfires are burning the suburbs in the West. Floods are wiping out suburban neighborhoods in the Midwest. Hurricanes are imperiling suburban life along our coast. If we have 4 more years of Trump's climate denial, how many suburbs will be burned in wildfires? How many suburban neighborhoods will have been flooded out? How many suburbs will have been blown away in superstorms? If you give a climate arsonist 4 more years in the White House, why would anyone be surprised if we have more America ablaze? If you give a climate denier 4 more years in the White House, why would anyone be surprised when more of America is underwater?
Trump is destroying the whole world. Well, what's Joe Biden's argument here? Joe Biden, who was famously accused by his own running mate of supporting segregation, palling around with segregationists, opposing policies for integration, is now accusing Donald Trump of supporting segregation because he thinks suburban communities ought to be able to write their own zoning laws and not have the federal government steal that power up, which they did during the Obama administration. That's the first part of what he's saying. And then, because everybody's making the play for suburban voters here. Actually, this Obama-Biden era rule, this power grab in the suburbs, was all about turning suburbs, which are traditionally fairly politically split, they're purple districts, trying to flip them blue. So what is his play for the suburbs? Why are the suburbs dying? Why are the suburbs becoming less pleasant? Not because Joe Biden supported a rising China, not because Joe Biden famously supported shipping jobs overseas, not because Joe Biden has onerous regulations and has supported onerous regulations from the federal government that's making it much, much harder to do business. No, not any of that. It's because mean old Trump is palling around with the sun monster. That's his argument. It's a ridiculous argument. And then he uses that phrase, Trump is a climate arsonist. What is a climate arsonist? He's because he's not supporting a government takeover of manufacturing and industry and proposing all these huge redistributive wealth taxes and not supporting the Green New Deal, $93 trillion to set up reparations for slavery. I don't know what that has to do with the environment. Because Trump's not doing that, then he's responsible for the wildfires, which are being caused by global warming because science says so, except science doesn't say so. And you know who might be starting the wildfires? Not the climate arsonist, but the actual arsonists who are being arrested in Oregon for setting some of these fires. Yes, not President Trump. He's not the one going around burning down the forests. Some of these fires are being set by actual arsonists. In Ashland, Oregon, the police chief, Tige O'Meara, announced on Thursday that there is a criminal investigation that has been opened into the cause of the Alameda fire because the circumstances around that fire are suspicious. Here is what the chief said. We've got good reason to believe that there was a human element to it. We're going to pursue it as a criminal investigation until we have reason to believe that it was otherwise. 4 people have been arrested so far. This is what the left does. It's like that meme of that guy who turns around and shoots somebody, and then he looks to the camera, he says, "Why did you do that? Why did Trump do that?" That's what the left is doing. The left is committing lots and lots of violence. The left is projecting everything that they're doing out, and then they're saying, why are you doing that? I hope you enjoyed this segment of The Michael Knowles Show. And you should know, on September 28th, The Michael Knowles Show will be moving from the Daily Wire YouTube channel to The Michael Knowles Show YouTube channel. Because that just makes sense, doesn't it? It's right there. It's right there in the name. There is a link in the description below. Head on over, subscribe to The Michael Knowles Show YouTube channel, ring the bell. You will never miss another video.